Welcome to your Perimenopause Pick a Card Tarot reading for when you'd rather be crying in the fetal position. This is for when you feel completely overwhelmed and weighed down. The cards will reveal supportive cracks that let the light in and help you make a move, even if it's just taking out the trash or getting out of bed. Why not? Now it's your turn to pick from one of the cards in front of me. You can pause the video to decide, but you don't need to overthink it. For reading number 1, we have Mars, Fearless Action. For reading number 2, we have Arcturus, Protection. And for reading number 3, we have Chiron, the Wounded Healer. Select the card that you're drawn to and then open the video description below the video. There will be a timestamp there that you can click on that takes you directly to the reading that you chose. I'll see you there. Hello, this is reading number 1. If you picked Mars, Fearless Action, you're watching Stefanie's Tarot Talk for Witches Over 40. Here we do a little tarot, a little talk, and no big cauldron. My intention for every reading that we do together is to get a takeaway that supports the highest and greatest good of everyone involved in your current situation. So when I say something that resonates with you, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. I am going to be pulling 3 cards for you total, and they are going to help you find some relief from how you are feeling. Here's your first card. The World. A great reminder to think about your feelings from a bigger perspective, because I don't like comparing. I don't think that we need to go, oh, my problems aren't as important as other people's problems. I think you need to honor where you are and what you're feeling. But there are times where you do need that bigger perspective. So if that is what could help you out right now, take the world as an assignment to make your gratitude list. Because the minute you start actually pinpointing everything that you feel thankful for, it's easier to feel motivated again. Because I think right now the issue is just the overwhelm that makes you completely lose motivation. So the world is yours. The world is your opportunity to create a gratitude list to help that momentum build again. Okay, so I need to know more about this. Here's the second card that will tell us what to do with your gratitude list. The gratitude is the key. The gratitude is the attitude. The Page of Pentacles. I love pages because I just see them as supportive little helpers. I see them as, no matter what the suit is, I see them as opportunities that you haven't thought of, but the support has been there for you all along. So if it's the Page of Pentacles, it is an actual physical world support system that you have that you may be neglecting. So I think the Page of Pentacles is reminding you to look in unexpected places for that support. Pages also remind me of like friends of friends that can help you out or make you feel better or give you an idea that you haven't thought of before. And this is really related to your security in the physical world when it's the Page of Pentacles. So don't overlook who is around you in your network, in your neighborhood, and not in a, oh, I have to ask them for help and I'm embarrassed because of that. Get over any fear of vulnerability and put yourself out there, because the Page of Pentacles and the world is saying, no, it's your time to be in the world. You deserve to be here too. Don't let opportunities go to other people just because they're willing to speak a little bit louder. So let's see how we should wrap up your message. The Six of Cups. I love the Six of Cups as a cup of gratitude. It is so nice when it's paired with the world. The Six of Cups is a beautiful emotional offering. And I just think it's such a reminder that when you take care of yourself, you're there to nurture others. You're there to bolster other people and support other people. When you can't take care of yourself, when you're kind of just lost in confusion and exhausted, you don't have as much to offer people. And that's fine. There's a time for that. There's a time for tending to yourself. But the Six of Cups is such a great community garden of sorts, and that once you get clear about what you're thankful for, you're able to spread that positivity to other people. So this reading, you chose Mars, Fearless Action. This is reminding you that you have a place where you're supposed to be, and there is support, and that you don't need to play small, and you don't need to keep to yourself. So, this is just a beautiful beginning, middle, of end of what you could do right now to get out of your rut and feel better. So if this resonated with you, don't forget to check out other readings on the channel that you're drawn to, and I'll see you soon. Hello, this is reading number 2. If you picked Arcturus, Protection, you're watching Stefanie's Tarot Talk for Witches Over 40. Here we do a little tarot, a little talk, and no big cauldron. My intention for every reading that we do together is to get a takeaway that supports the highest and greatest good of everyone involved in your current situation. So when I say something that resonates with you, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. And here is the first card in your reading. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands always reminds me to stay present in the message that you need to hear right now. Because sometimes when we're overwhelmed, it's every possibility that's going through our head. It's analysis paralysis, as they say. We just see so many options and it's hard to make a move. And I think the Queen of Wands represents all of those beautiful, wonderful possibilities, but because she is the queen, she is reminding you, hey, you've got this, but you have to stay in the moment on your throne. You can't let your mind wander into all the possibilities that are actually diluting your power. The Queen of Wands is reminding you to hone your power and be that confident, strong, almost irreverent figure that says, you know, whatever I choose is going to work out, or we'll fix it. We'll do something else. So I think the Queen of Wands is especially reminding you that you'll fix it if you make a little mistake. You'll flow with it. You'll go with it, and that you don't need to get so bogged down. She wants you to overcome where you are right now. And here is the second card in your message. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups shows me a little resistance, that you're just like, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this overwhelmed funk. I have too many things going on in my mind. I don't know how to be the queen. My emotions are pulling me in different directions. Because the Four of Cups, it's an emotional card where you're looking at what you have, and you're even being offered more, and you're just saying, I just don't see how this is gonna work out. It's when you've reached the point where you're focusing too much on what you want and it not working out, rather than actually taking the steps that will help you move forward. So I'm sensing some resistance in this reading. So I wanna see what the last card is so that we can piece it all together. It's like you're resisting the protection that you chose. Like you're not quite sure of the protection. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. This reading just has so much overwhelmed, which is why I think you chose protection. You're just like, where is it? Where is someone looking out for me? And it's a valid question, because if you don't feel supported in any way, how do you keep going? And I think it's a valid question. So on the surface, none of these cards look too negative, but I'm just feeling the exhaustion that they come with. They're coming with an exhausted energy. But I really do like that we ended with the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune is putting a more positive spin on the resistance that I'm feeling in the first two cards. The Wheel of Fortune is reminding you that at any second, something can change. So don't miss opportunities because you can't get out of bed. You need to keep moving, even if it's little by little. Like, take out that trash right now. Like, stop letting it sit. Do those dishes. Even doing the dishes is going to make you feel like you could do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And you'll find luck in those little moments. It doesn't have to be like you're winning the lottery tomorrow and that's why your life is going to change. Find luck in the little in those little connections at the local store. Any time you have an opportunity to give peace and joy and friendliness to other people, you're going to get that back. So focus on your attitude of, at any moment things can change and it's not going to be like this forever. All right, if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to check out other readings on the channel that you're drawn to, and I'll see you soon. Hello, this is reading number 3. If you picked Chiron, the Wounded Healer, you're watching Stefanie's Tarot Talk for Witches Over 40. Here we do a little tarot, a little talk, and no big cauldron. My intention for every reading that we do together is to get a takeaway that supports the highest and greatest good of everyone involved in your current situation. So when I say something that resonates with you, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. So let's see what the first part of your message reveals. Seven of Pentacles. I think that you're thinking your way to a solution rather than feeling your way to a solution. It's a time that you're just looking at everything that you've done and you don't see how it's going to bring you into the future. So that can lead to a lot of overthinking instead of getting aligned with how you want to feel and then operating from that place. So the Seven of Pentacles is sort of that low energy that you're feeling right now. And it could be a confirmation to honor that, but I need to know more, because you need to move on from the Seven of Pentacles. You need to move on from going, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how what I've done is leading me into the future. So let's see what the second card reveals. The Tower. Yeah, everything that you've built is crashing down. That's why you feel so terrible right now, because nothing that you've done, you don't see how what you've worked on for so long is going to lead you to anything else. But it's okay to let it fall down. I know it doesn't seem okay, but it is the past. And really the only thing you can do is stay present in what you can do now to go into your future. So the Tower, nobody likes the Tower, but the Tower is reminding you how the past wasn't even secure. You have to remember that if the past made you feel better, sure, but it still took its course. Everything takes its course. So I like the Tower because it's reminding you that everything does have cycles. And this is a cycle of cleaning out, cleansing out. There's no choice but to go in a different direction. So don't resist that different direction, but don't build on a false foundation. When you make choices going forward, make sure they're aligned with who you are and what you really want to do, so that it's a long time before the Tower comes around again. The more your actions align with who you actually are, the Tower doesn't need to come up as much. The Tower is telling me that there was this false sense of security that wasn't real anyways. So let's see what we need to end your message. Nine of Wands. A real suspicious card of overwhelm. The Nine of Wands reminds me a lot sometimes of the Seven of Swords. It's more just feeling really, wow, he's the wounded healer. Look at that. That really corresponds to the fact that you chose Chiron, because he's like, I just don't know how much more I can take, and all the stuff is swirling around me. And the Seven of Swords that it reminds me of is just this sort of, I'm just hanging on to little threads because I feel like if I let go, I don't know what's gonna happen. So I think it's a time of coming back into balance for you, where you need to let go, because the Tower is telling me that. It doesn't mean you need to let go of everything that causes you to feel safe, but you need to let go of ideas that are keeping you stuck. There's a lot of stuck energy in that Nine of Wands. And so evaluate the repeated thoughts that you have that aren't bringing about any solutions. Because I think you need to be solutions oriented right now. And you've thought enough about what is wrong. You've thought enough about the problems. Everything is falling apart in the Tower. So stop thinking about that and make a list, even if it's just 3 things. You could write down 3 things that you could possibly do different, that is going to lead you to a solution instead of ruminating on the problem or problems. So if this message resonated with you, don't forget to check out other readings on the channel that you're drawn to, and I'll see you soon.